Hey anyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Bite Size Reactions, where today we're watching episode 6 of Young Justice Phantoms. Now, I don't have too much to say before watching this episode. Last episode, we started a brand new arc. I think the Mars episode arc ended kind of abruptly, but we're here now. We're following Artemis as she has to, balance a decision to try and get Cheshire back into the family on one hand, and on the other hand, she has these two competing League of Shadows deserters, or what they claim to be. Who's the one lying? Who's the one telling the truth? Well, she just has to figure that out. So, I am better equipped to recognize all the characters this time around. Thanks for your help in the comments last video to help me recognize who's who. It's just, like I say a lot, it's just a lot of people to keep track of, both their normal names and their superhero names and histories and all that. And I just wasn't caught up. So, yeah, let's stop rambling and get into the episode.
Since I left.
So, you came back?
Here,
Jade, you didn't just leave permanently? Okay, here you go.
Mom warned I shouldn't make contact unless it was an emergency. Each one claims the other is a plant, a mole.
Ah, clever.
Sort it all out.
You know I left the shadows years ago.
Use that as an
Couldn't help if
excuse.
I wanted to. And I don't.
Bow, wow, wow. Bow, wow, wow. Bow, wow, wow.
Crash.
You can handle this, right?
Garfield
Sure.
is still not great, apparently. Just as I tried studying up on characters, there are more.
I telepathically read them.
Looker.
They both seem sincere. Is it possible both
I
are telling
think
the
I
truth
know
to the
Looker
best
from
of their
something
knowledge?
else.
Anything's possible.
We're all mad here. Mad as hatters.
Ha ha ha. Yes, we get the many, Alice in Looking Glass references you try to make. Cheshire.
You have
Oh,
nothing
the
to
boyfriend.
confess
Okay,
I hate to interrupt this tender
right.
scene,
That has to happen.
aren't you?
of. Boyfriend.
Wow, I'm your boyfriend? That's the first time you've said that out loud.
Calm down. Take it
I
back.
mean, I like you. You're a nice guy, but I want Wally back.
Dog lover?
Check. Moved to Star City from Gotham to get my degree.
That's just very frank, right? You're just
Okay, that's enough.
giving out all the details.
Assassin.
Escape while you can.
Hi, girlfriend and girlfriend sister.
Oh, he's so happy to say that.
And if the bat says she's cool, you're just supposed to.
Yes.
Yes, he's Batman.
Well, she's right about shadow training. Don't suppose you'd be willing to just kill them both? That would solve your problem.
That really would, but
Fine,
unfortunately,
fine,
superheroes
I know
and all
what
that
questions
can't
to
just
ask,
kill them or
and
just
what responses
throw them in a
to
cell,
look for.
right?
Closing in on target.
Hey, look, it's the evil Spider-Man clone.
Enough money for you to restock.
Promise?
Of course.
Of
We're
course
all
not.
Mad as hatters here.
You really think you have that nice of a family relationship?
Tiger B078. Or I'll call Batman.
Oh, that didn't work.
Fine. Just don't tell anyone what you see here tonight. Bypass.
Honestly, I feel like Orphan may be unmasked some point during this arc. It would just make sense, considering this is a very shadows-focused arc. Okay, so we're going back to Garfield. Wasn't expecting him to be this much of a character to be side-featured in a second arc. Just the idea of having a galaxy broadcasting system is just so interesting, right? It's like humans like, oh yes, galaxy broadcasting system. It's like, oh yeah, let's go send our news across all planets. It's like, if you're going to have a galaxy broadcasting system, is there not a Martian on that channel to be like, hello, Steve, this is what it's like on Mars? No?
First question.
It's just the Earth thing.
Cheshire.
It's really interesting to focus in on Orphan's face and not just see you're not really seeing any kind of reaction to
good at
this. But
first.
there is a reaction to
On
this.
Infinity,
One I should reach out to.
Hmm.
She's Sportsmaster's daughter.
still goes by Artemis Crockett. Took me 3 minutes on the internet.
Yeah, that was one of the biggest mistakes.
The other one says you're a plant.
And I should trust you? I came here for protection. I
So throw her in a jail cell.
Called you in
I mean,
because
come on.
It takes a shadow to know a shadow. But really, why are you even here? Are you one of the heroes now?
This is making me
They're
don't
either
trust
telling
her.
the truth or they're both. Say our best bet is to kill them both.
We're not.
I agree with
killing
Cheshire,
anyone.
honestly.
Then
At least,
our job's done.
why not just throw them both in
Keep
cells
them
and just
covering your
move
tracks if
on?
You're going to live in the same
I mean,
house
honestly.
as my daughter.
Or maybe Leon needs both Croc sisters living in that house.
And that's the important
you know,
argument.
just to keep her safe.
Oh, short. Not Spidey's here. He lost someone else, so now he's probably even feeling worse, which is not helpful. He was already feeling so bad about Brion.
You have what it takes to bring down the daughter of Vandal Savage.
Maybe if she only has one arm, and he has whatever that is. See, just as I tried to study up on my characters. Who is Rictus?
No need for words.
I feel like this is the first time we've seen him in this show.
My balls.
Really?
Sticky wet balls coming at you.
Someone's overcompensating.
Of course they had to make that joke.
Trust crazy, she's the mole.
Oh, shut up.
Hasn't anyone ever told you not to play with guns?
Hasn't anyone told you?
There's so many bows, and everyone can use them. Oh, oh, bye-bye arm. Fun, it's magnetic. Great. Making that completely useless.
Well, crap.
Exactly. Oh, Shiva, what are you doing here?
The legendary Croc sisters working together. Quite the family reunion we have here today.
Shiva's daughter?
Let Orphan go.
No.
I was just saying she was gonna be unmasked,
Mine.
and
I'm taking
here we are.
yours. He and the various bats at home. Or
And the various
family
bats.
dies.
Oh, and Pitch. Was that his name, Pitch? Whatever, Shadow Guy.
You have 20
He's here too.
hours.
Watch your back, or you want to come along to stab us in the back.
Or both of you want to stab each other, or this is some kind of extra long con.
Take your team.
You heard Shiva. I can't risk Orphan's life.
Orphan. You mean Lady Shiva's daughter?
Hey, I said that. It was a total guess, and I got something right for once.
I was a shadow. Shiva was raising her own daughter to be the ultimate assassin, the ultimate weapon. She wouldn't teach her to read. Even had the girl's vocal cords severed as an infant.
Oh, that's
So that
horrific.
her only language
That's
would be body language.
terrible.
The language of shadows.
I never thought I'd go back. But I'm
Never
still
thought you'd go back. It's been like a few days, hasn't it?
Then we're
At
going.
most.
And I could use your help.
Forget it.
Forget it. I'm gonna say no, and then... Oh, really?
Let me out. Now.
We know that's a code word already.
Bypass authorized.
But we know you're gonna say no and just go anyway, because this is just that type of show. Yep, what I tell you earlier. She's just not gonna show up. Oh, hello.
Good morning. Ready for
No.
my duty shift?
Definitely not a good morning. This is a very bad morning. Oh, hi. I've seen you in a while.
Santa Prisca, here we come.
I do like this version of the flying sphere bike mode more than what we actually got.
The unicorn looked dreamily at Alice and said,
More book
"Oh,
quotes.
child."
This is
Alice could not help
Superboy
but swelling up
thing.
into a smile as she
And this
said,
is those
"Do you know
other genetic experiments. I think they had a name. I don't remember, but they're also remembering him. Honestly, I'm not sure I have much to say about this episode. I have no clue what I'm going to title it or what the thumbnail is going to be at this point. But there was not too much movement of the story in this one, right? We got Cheshire's back, then they try to determine who's the shadows. We find out nothing, right? They're both, again, exactly the same. And we see more flashbacks. It's interesting seeing the flashbacks for sure, right? Seeing it, but it doesn't really push our story forward. Really just it. It was funny how I predicted Orphan would be unmasked, and I just randomly guessed she was Shiva's daughter, and, I was right seconds later. It's better than, other points in this show where I'm just like, hey, it's you. I don't remember your name again. It was fun seeing, Black Spider, I think his DC name is again, because, especially in this show, it's really just Spider-Man, Marvel Spider-Man, but, a jerk, a villainous jerk. And, it's kind of fun to see that. It's the kind of closest thing we're going to get to seeing Spider-Man face off against some of these characters. And I enjoy it. Honestly, I don't have too much else to say. It was a good episode. Nothing much happened. What was your favorite part of the episode? Over here will be the next reaction whenever that comes out. Over here will be a playlist of my videos. And on my face is the subscribe button. Like, comment, subscribe, criticize even. I don't mind. See ya.